Beniamino Mazzulo would like to ask for your constant support for the security of the driving, to secure the security when people are driving to Mexico. You know, they like your support, your
Yes.
constant support for that.
On my honor.
Oh, yeah.
I will do my best to do my duty. To club the rank.
All right.
And to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Excellent. Thank you so much. We have your word.
Yes.
Your word counts in Durango a
Yeah.
lot.
And I'm supporting the driver's license for everybody for our highway safety.
That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm 100% in favor. And I'm 100% in favor of the DREAM Act. Let's hope that the President and Congress take a look at moving that forward in the next year. I know that they first have to do this financial thing with the tax breaks ending December 31st.
Before the end of the year, they got more pressing issues to
So
work.
they've got a lot of work to do on that.
Fiscal responsibility.
Yes. But I think with
It's on the top of the list.
with the wonderful turnout of Latinos on Tuesday, November 6th, in the presidential election, they came out to vote for president and then they voted Democratic all the way down to the bottom. I think that they're going to be in a much more pleasant mood to deal with the DREAM Act. Let's hope we can get it passed this in the next 2 years. It's muy importante.
Few minutes before we start the ceremony, we talked to both mayors, and they already commitment to invite her chief police on Tuesday for the press conference. And also on the 19th, they already put in her calendar. They will participate in the press conference with the leadership to move enough votes to make happen in Illinois the driver licenses. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you very much.
Everybody understands English, right? Que no, ya no dijo español. Necesito decir en inglés también. Just a comment on top of what Mayor Person said is, it's not about the Latino getting the vote out. That is big. That is very huge for the Latino communities and for the United States. But it's not just. It goes beyond it, because a lot of people in today's politics look for groups where they can obtain their votes. The black. To me, I look at it different. I look at it as people as human beings, whether they're registered to vote, whether they're papers, without papers, undocumented, documented, citizens, non-citizens. It doesn't matter. It's about, like Patricia was saying, that it's about helping the security. It's about helping the people from one country to another. It's about networking. It's about social network. It's about communication. It's about working everybody as a whole. So I look at it as not just. I don't look at an individual like when I help Durango or other states, because we help Zacatecas, we help the others. It's about helping people. This is not a Latino thing. This is a people issue that if we could help, we're here to serve. Not just our own communities, but if we could reach out of our communities, that's what it's about. So between both of us, you always have our 100% dedication, 100% of whatever we could do to help her. Because I come to this country myself without papers. My family. So I know how hard it is. In my community, I can only speak for my community. I can't speak for Franklin Park. But in my community, out of the 5,000 people who live there, 90% are Mexicans. Out of the 90%, probably about a good 60 are Duranguenses. And out of the 90% that are Mexican, probably 50% are undocumented. And we want a safe haven for them. We want them to feel welcome. We want them to feel safe. So it's about helping people for people, not for their race or for their status, if they could vote or get. Because at the end of the day, you got to feel good within yourself what you could do for your community, for people. So please count on us always. We've been part of Durango for 11 years since we've been in office. I mean, Jesse Martinez, where's he at? Me and Jesse kind of grew up, together. We got involved in politics together. We went to Durango a lot of times together, So I'm familiar with the state. I'm familiar with the country, So my whole life I've been with Hispanic people. So it's something that I'm going to continue to write. It's something that I'm passing on to my children, how to work with different cultures. And my children, they love it. They love what we do, and they love interacting. And they're learning how to speak Spanish better than their own language, which is Italian. And I'm like, oh my God! So I got to step it up at home and speak more Italian at home. But I praise them, and I'm here to praise you guys also for the hard work you guys do, because you know what? We couldn't be where we're at today if it wasn't for the hard dedication of everybody in this room that has a passion for their country, a passion for their state, a passion for their people, because in today's world, it's different. It's a tougher world than it was 20 years ago, 30 years ago. And my heart goes out to you guys, how you guys are dedicated and work hard. The only thing is we have to work together. And with that, anything could be done in this country. So, con esas palabras, gracias a ustedes. Muchísimas gracias. Aquí estamos.